Señora del camino, muéstrame la vía para llegar al Padre, al lado de tu Hijo.
The Kino Initiative really began 4 years ago when the California Jesuits were looking for something more concrete on the border, more concrete with immigrants and migration issues due to the changes in the U.S. immigration policy and the heightened awareness of the need for immigrants for some type of assistance that the Church needs to offer to immigrants. And over the last 3 years, working with the various collaborators in the diocese and the religious orders, we've come up with this as a concrete response of the province and of the various organizations that are involved.
The Brazilians have the proverb that the head thinks from where the feet are planted. And I think the real innovation of the Kino Border Initiative is that we're going to plant the feet of this ministry on either side of the border. And we're going to straddle all of the problems and all the complexities that come with the border, the militarization, the economic, the drug traffic, and especially the migration problem.
And what we'll be trying to do is help people find a safe place to talk about the issues of migration.
Taking the bishop's statement on immigration, their whole thrust on educating the Catholic population, but also the population in general, on the reality of the border, what actually is going on down here with people being deported. The Kino Initiative really grabbed a hold of my imagination when I was working for the Jesuit Refugee Services as a chaplain in the detention centers that are around the state in the various camps where immigrants are being detained before they're deported. And having seen them in these centers, I'd like to follow them down to the border and see what happens when they cross the border. And that's where I realized that there was a real need for the Church to be present there, to be present to these people when they're deported at a time when they're very vulnerable.
I've seen the great need to be with these people, these poor people, the suffering features of Christ in the border, a reality that we face every single day, a reality that we have to struggle with, that we have to deal with every single day.
Many of the immigrants that we're deporting right now come from the interior of the country and don't really have experience with Mexico or the border. Some of them don't even speak Spanish, so for them it's very difficult, and I think the Church being there, greeting them, giving them something to eat, giving them some orientation, some clothing, doing the real work of the Church right there on the border, the immediate needs is really important for us.
Yo considero que
In my opinion, I believe that migrants, as they arrive in Nogales, Mexico, are experiencing something totally new. They can be sure that they will have a meal. More than that, they will find that they have a relationship with the sisters, one of individualized care. They can get clothing as well, a good meal, and some basic medical care. The women especially don't have much of a sense of what to do. We provide them with a safe place.
Y gracias a ustedes porque nos están dando techo, aunque sea un pan para comer a cada una de nosotras, y no estamos en peligro. Y yo pensaba que yo no pensaba también en dónde irme, hasta que me hablaron de ustedes y nos venimos para acá con mis compañeras. Y acá me siento más bien, más segura, porque si estuviera en otro lado, sin dinero, sin nada, yo creo que estuviéramos en la calle. Y así que estamos muy agradecidas con ustedes y todo lo que hacen por nosotros.
I feel that this is going to be a turning point in the life of and ministry of this region. This is going to be a unifying force.
But what we'll be doing in the Kino Border Initiative is going into parishes, talking at Masses, talking after Masses, talking with groups of adults, talking with groups of students, trying to see how our own faith, our own sense of being brothers and sisters in the Lord can somehow or other influence who we are as men and women who live on one side of the border or the other.
Señora del camino, nuestra melodía para llegar al Padre.
Sigan apoyando el proyecto Kino.
Tu Hijo.
Thanks to our brothers and sisters from the United States who have expressed their solidarity with Mexican deportees. God bless you.